How's everybody doing today? Snowy day here in central New York on Monday. I wanted to take a look back to about 10 minutes away from my house over at the New York State Fairgrounds. This was Super Dirt Week, and obviously this was a big event at the time. Super Dirt Week 41, if you're not familiar with your Roman numerals. This is October 2nd. This is the first day when only the people who are directly associated with the teams or dirt car themselves are at the event. Inspections taking place outside the grandstand area by 2012, right in the parking lot, right over by, like if you were going into, like where they have that Halloween thing over by the horse barns. Jeff Rockefeller. Nice to see you, Jeff, and hope he's doing well. Haven't seen him in quite some time underneath the tent. And as you could tell by the sky, it looked like it could rain at any moment on this particular day. Fortunately, it did not. So let's take a look at some of the stuff that's going on as everybody drives underneath the tent to get inspected. And there's our dirt crew getting to work and going through everything, check safety equipment, suits, all that kind of stuff when they go through there. Tony Steiner, down to the south now, came up, ran a few sportsman races last year. It was good to see him back up in the area. Always liked the looks of that car, and I'm sure the scorers did too. That 13 could not be bigger on Tony's car there. So Terry Higbee driving in the New York Truck Parts car. So that's now, of course, Jerry's making chassis and everything. I'm not sure if he was making the Higfab chassis. Oh, yeah, it's right on the side of the car. So, yes, he was making Higfab chassis. Rob Bellinger in the 8R. Of course, he was Robbie when he was in Sportsman. I haven't seen him in a while either. Saw him at Super Dirt Week last year. He was actually one of the top qualifiers in the small blocks, I believe. So good to see him back out. Bob McGannon in the 21M. Usually runs out Lebanon Valley Way and out that area right in there. I believe this is Jack Cottrell. Not sure, but the 8 used to be Jack Cottrell. And here we see Scooby, Rick Laubach's number 7, one of 2 cars he had going through the tech line on this particular day. Now, I'm not sure if this is Rich Swartout or Brian Swartout. Probably Brian, I would think, at this point in the 14. I like how they did this, got a car cover with a little window on the side. So whose car is it that's all covered up? It's Dale Plank when he was driving up for the good folks up at the Mohawks of the Akwesasne. See Dale now, him and his sons running Dig Race Products. Another sword out car, I believe this is Brian. I'm not sure if you know for sure, let me know. And I always liked how the cars would reflect in the puddles over there as well. Clement Terrian, I believe, is who the number 39 is. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure that's who it is. And I think this is Luke Horning, but I'm not sure. 2H is him, but I'm not sure if he was running his deal back in there. T-Bone, Justin Hares. He'll be back this year in the 3. And I'm not sure if this is Pete Bicknell or not. It's a 42B, and Bicknell's on there. So, and I do see Pete on the front, so I'm pretty sure that it is Pete Bicknell, or Bicknell, excuse me, if I get that right. Let's see. I believe this is David A. Bear from north of the border. Talk about a guy who never seemed to have much luck at Syracuse. Was involved in some very spectacular crashes over the years. Billy Dunn, the familiar number 49. I believe that's Billy right there, but I'm not 100% sure of that. Here's Rick Laubach, one of his other rides. Not sure if this was the small block or the big block. But, anytime you got 2 nicknames as a driver, you know you've made it. Not just the Quaker Shaker, but his friends call him Scooby. The 24 here, this is one, I'm not quite sure. I think it's Patrick Dupree. And, man, talk about a good sponsor on the side, huh? That would be a product deal for me. No need for any cash at all. And, of course, you got to eat when you can, so somebody's got their lunch up on the dashboard. Hey, that's what you got to do when you don't know how long you're going to be there in that deal. This guy here, I don't know. Obviously Canadian, St. Martin Motorsports, but Suffrage Coiffage, I believe is how it's pronounced, but I'm not sure. I took French a long, long time ago. This one here, another one that I'm not really sure. It's got to be somebody local. I'm wondering if it was Rob Bellinger, because again, it's Thompson Road Tavern, and he ended up marrying Beth Bellinger, and her family owned that. So I'm just assuming at that point that might be who it is. Bobby Varon, of course, the familiar Dover Brake 00. Always nice to see that car out. And this was a young lady from up in Mohawk. I can't remember her name. Beautiful young girl, went to college over in Canada, figure skater. I can't remember her name, but her and her dad and her family raced together. Jenna David, it just hit me. That's who that is. So, Jenna, we haven't seen you in forever. Hope your life's going well. Here's the 35. I believe this is Mike Parati. And I'm not sure if this was the year that he fell and hurt himself. Not quite sure. Bobby on the four-wheeler there, I believe, on the left, as they're checking that, and there he is right there. Robbie Knievel on the side of that car. This one here, this is one of the Murphy cars. I believe it's Tim, but I'm not 100% sure. And then our final photo is me heading out the door at Gate 6, and how much do we miss this place? It was so nice. We could always see everybody and catch up. You knew where the Lebanon Valley people were. You knew where the Fonda people were. You knew where the Canadians were. It was just so much fun. Everybody had the same camping spots every year. The racing wasn't all that great, but the fact that we had everybody on one piece of property and all the satellite shows was something. Hope you guys are all doing well. I've got a shoot scheduled for later on today, so hopefully we'll be back with another one here in a few hours. It'll probably end up being more like 7 o'clock in reality. And we're looking for stuff this week. I'm trying to keep busy, of course, so you guys send me a message, Doug at Doug's Dirt Diary. Hit the blue E down there in the corner, and that will subscribe you, let you know every time we're doing something cool. You guys take care. We'll talk to you again soon.